Is Articles Insider really a great way where you can earn unlimited by writing posts as it claims on its website, or is it a waste of time? My name's Michael, and many viewers here on my channel have asked me about this platform here and if it really is a great way to earn by writing posts. So I decided to take a look, and in this Articles Insider review, I will share all the details I found, and let me just reveal right away there's some very important details you definitely need to consider before investing any time here. So let's get to it. So let's start by going over the basics of what Articles Insider is in case you have not encountered this platform before. And it is a website with a lot of different content, and mainly these different top 10 lists. You can see here top 10 best Disney animated movies and top 10 best anime to watch here and top 10 richest actors in the world and content like that in general. They have a lot of content, and you can see that they post a lot of content all the time here, and they of course need someone to write posts like this, and that is where we potentially come in, because they do offer to pay you if you're interested in writing posts like this. In theory, you can do this no matter the country you live in, but there are some requirements before you can actually get paid for this. And you need to be aware of these requirements, and you need to consider all these details that I'm going to share here in this review carefully, because it's not a good option for all. Let me just reveal that right away. So you need to be aware what you're getting into. So how do you then get paid to actually write posts for Articles Insider? Well, you need to actually apply for that, and I will go over what you need to do that in a minute. I just want to first explain a little bit more about what you potentially can earn then, because you can see they have a page here where it explains all about it. And I understand why it can seem appealing at first, because it says here that there's no limit on articles published, which means that you can potentially earn unlimited if they accept your articles here and these posts. And also they pay out via PayPal, Paytm, Skrill, and UPI here. So no matter the country you live in, you can actually find ways where you can get paid. So that part of it definitely does sound appealing. However, before getting carried away, you need to read all the details. And the first thing, of course, you need to consider is how much you will potentially get paid, and then if it actually will be worth the effort. So let's then go over how much you can actually earn per post. And here you can say you would get $5 for every article that is published. And if you have not written a lot, it might sound decent that you can get $5 for an article or for a post, but you need to consider the requirements for these posts. So let's just see one of these posts here. You can see the one that I showed here before that is about the 10 best Disney animated movies here. And just look here, all this that you have written here, it is actually quite a lot, because of course if you know a certain topic you can just start writing right away, but in case that you need to do a lot of research, it will take quite a lot of effort to actually be able to write an article like this. So this is something you need to consider, that you will only potentially get paid $5 for this, and it will for most people require quite a lot of effort to actually write an article like this. So that's the first thing you need to consider, because let me just reveal right away that $5 is just not a lot, and especially not when you compare it to a website like, for example, Listverse, that offers more or less the same. They have the same type of content, but there you actually get paid $100 per article that you get approved. They have some more requirements, and also they only pay out through PayPal, and it's not for all countries. So it has limitations like that, but it definitely pays a lot more, as you can see. And I have a full video about that. I'll leave a link to that in the top corner, so you can check that out also. But for now, let's continue focusing on what else you need to know about Articles Insider to find out if it is for you. So let's go over the further requirements that you need to fulfill to potentially get paid here. And first of all, here you can see here that the article, of course, must be your own work. You are not allowed to steal a copy. That is always how it is if you want to earn by writing. You will never get away with actually just stealing other content in the long run. And it's also just deeply unethical, even if you could get away with it for a little while. But also then all these articles, they should include these 10 items, because they are focused on these different top 10 lists. And then here also you can see that the article should be between 1,500 and 2,000 words. Somewhere else on the platform I have actually seen seen they say 1,500 to 3,000 words. And this is actually quite a long article, and especially considering you will potentially only earn $5 for this. A great thing is that you do not need to actually invest time into finding the right images and videos and things like that to include. You just need to focus on writing, but still to write 1,500 words as a minimum for $5 is really not a lot compared to what you can usually get paid to actually write articles on many other platforms. In addition to this, you need to be aware that they do not necessarily pay for the submissions of articles, because you will only get paid if they choose to actually post or publish your article. And on the page where they try to convince you to actually write for them, you can see here they make it sound like you can get published for free. So they almost make it sound like it's really great you can get published for free, but in reality they are getting free content almost. They're only paying $5 for this, right? But they turn it around so they make it sound like we are getting something for free. We should actually get paid a lot more, in my opinion, if we want to write an article of 1,500 to 3,000 words. And you will not necessarily get paid. So if they do not approve your article, you will not get paid. And that's important to understand. So you can invest quite a lot of time into writing an article, but you will not know if you will get paid or not until after you have submitted it, because they need to approve it first. Of course, if they approve your first article or the first few articles, then there's a good chance that they will also keep improving the other articles, because you know that they kind of like what you are doing. Also, what you need to be aware of here, we consider your first article as a contribution to our website. We pay you from the second article. And this is actually, in my opinion, ridiculous. So you spend a lot of time writing an article, you do not yet know if they will actually approve, and then they actually will not even pay you for the first article. They see that as a contribution, because they could just keep having contributions from writers from all over the world and just accept the first article but never accept the second one. Then they can keep getting free content. I think this is actually really rude to say that if they see that they get an article that is good enough, they should pay for the first article. That is my personal opinion. I think this is a complete deal breaker, that even though they see that the content you write is good enough, they are not even going to pay you for the first article. That's just unacceptable, in my opinion. And this is very important to consider, so you know exactly what to expect before you actually start submitting your articles here. So to sum it all up, Articles Insiders is a platform where you potentially can get published and publish unlimited articles and potentially earn some extra money by doing that. But let me just be completely straight. I do not think it is worth it as a way to earn online. If you really like writing, there are many other ways where you can get paid to write articles and earn a lot more. And also you do have the option to actually create your own website and write for that. And eventually, if you just learn how to actually build a website properly, which is actually something everyone can learn no matter your technical skills. And I will leave a link below here to an article that explains more about that. But if that's the way you want to go, yes, it will take some time before you will start getting traction. Then it is your earnings. You're not writing for someone else. You're not contributing for free to someone else's website where they can earn a lot by having advertisers and all kind of other income. It's not a problem to do that if you just get paid properly for it, and there are a lot of great options for that. And I also will leave a link below here to a video I have about other great ways to actually get paid to write, but where you will get paid a lot more potentially. And it is an easy way to get started, to get paid to actually write, but I just do not think that the conditions Articles Insider offers is good enough. The pay is way too low for the effort you have to put into it, and also you will have to put a lot of effort into it before you know if you will get paid or not, and you will not even get paid for your first article. So if you want to earn by writing posts and articles, then personally I think there are many other better options that you should go for instead. But that's just my personal opinion. No matter what, I hope this video here helped you realize exactly what to expect, and then you can make your own decision based on that. And if this video helped you, then make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about different free ways to earn some extra money online.